Okay, so you're thinking about getting in the portal, and I think these are the things you need to keep in mind, right? And this is for anyone out there listening. When you're thinking about getting the portal, there's a couple scenarios that pretty much every player is in, and then you also have to think about, all right, what kind of numbers do you put up? Did you have any numbers? All right. So first off, the coaching staff's telling you don't really have a spot here. You're not going to have a spot here next year on the roster. You're probably not going to get playing time. You probably need to go in the portal if you want to keep playing. Right. And now, if you haven't put up numbers, certainly do not expect to make an upgrade. Do not think you're going from a mid-major to a power four. But you also have to expect you're probably not making a lateral move from a mid-major school to another mid-major. That does happen sometimes, but again, like these schools now in the portal, they're looking for numbers. They're not trying to add guys that, well, I thought he was good in high school, but then he didn't play in college. Like he didn't play at that school, so maybe he wasn't as good as I thought. That's what they're thinking about you right now. Now, if you have put up numbers, just be careful, because a lot of players are using the portal to get to a school that they've always dreamed of playing at, which is great. But do not assume you are just going to be given a roster spot. There are a lot of players who have transferred to big-time schools in the SEC and the ACC and have ultimately found out it's still about who's performing, who's giving them the best 9 players on their team. So if you haven't put up numbers, fully expect to go down a level from a mid-major to a low D1, a D2, a D3, etc. And if you have put up numbers, just be very careful in picking the school you go to, because there's a lot of players that have thought, I'm going to start at this big-time school, and then they're platooning or they're not really even playing at the school they're at.